Hey everybody, I noticed there was not that many videos of this, so I'm going to make a video for you. I got this 2002 Honda Accord here. The sunroof here was leaking really bad. Carpet was completely soaked. Car smelled horrible. I watched a couple videos and went into a couple forums, and basically a couple of them said, you know, take the fender off, take the wheel off, jack the car up so you can get to the actual drain, which I'll try and show to you. It's up over here. That's actually the tube I just put in that you're seeing right there. The actual drain will look something like this right here. Basically, what I did is at first I took the fender off, realized that wasn't really helping me that much, so personally I wouldn't suggest doing that because it's kind of a pain. What I did is I bought some tubing. I believe it's vinyl tubing with a 1/2 inch inside diameter. Then what I did was I took off all these pieces under here. As you can see, I got them laying in the car right here, but if you'll look in there, you can see the drain tube, which is the yellowish tube, and then you'll see the new tube that I put on. What I did is I actually put that tube over the existing tube. I tried a couple other things, but it didn't really work out as well as this. I had to do that because the original drain tube had come disconnected from the drain on the outside, and I realized why, and that's because over time those tubes actually they harden up and they get shorter. So basically what I had to do was extend the tube, and like I said, I got that tubing, clear tubing, and I went on the inside of the car after taking all these wires out of the fuse box, and I just kind of set them down so I had some room to work with, even though there is minimal room to work with. But anyway, what I did is I cut the tubing about to the size that I thought, and the hole where the drain plug actually plugs into is pretty small. So what I did is I epoxied a smaller piece that was a 1/2 inch tube with a 3/8 opening, I believe, and I actually put that inside the bigger tubing for when I go back to the drain, which I haven't put in yet. That's over there. So I connected that on the inside because I was able to get a better angle, and then put a little epoxy on there because the silicone I tried was horrible. It took way too long to set, so I just said, screw it, I'm going to use epoxy because I know that sticks. So yeah, right now I got it. I'm waiting on the epoxy to fully set, but I was able to stick the clear tubing over that, like I said, and then I kind of pushed it towards where the hole was, and then I popped out the access plug above where the drain is. Let me show you again over here. It'll be kind of hard to see, it's really dark, but as you can see right there, that's the 1/2 inch tube I have, and you can kind of see behind it, that's the larger tube with the 1/2 inch opening. And I did that because I've messed up a couple times where the tube wouldn't fit through the hole on the things I was trying before, but basically just shove the tube from the inside in that general direction, and then if you can get it close, you can actually stick your finger down in through that access hole, which has a plug in it, body plug that you got to pull out, and then then you can push the tube. That's what I did. I pushed the tube down back into the hole, and now I'm just waiting for the epoxy to set. And then what I'm going to do is stick that tube inside the original plug, and then hopefully, you know, shove it back in the hole, and after that we should be good. But this was definitely a complete pain to do. The fact that I had to take the wheel well out and all that stuff, just kind of a pain. As you can see, I'm gonna have to put that back together because that's all disconnected, and actually I got a couple more bolts on the fender I gotta put back in. But I hope this helps, and I'm actually not done yet, so I'm hoping it ends up being a success. If you guys have any questions, just, you know, leave a comment or whatever, and I'll try to answer the best I can. I'm definitely no expert, but I just wanted to try and give some tips to people who don't want to spend $300 at a shop.